Hey, Dr. Tom here. Just crunched out a pretty decent bike ride at a much higher rate than usual, so I guess I'm starting to get my biking legs back. I wanted to follow up on that how you do anything is how you do everything post. I'm getting a lot of questions and traffic around that, and you know, when you have base premises or principles in your life like how you do anything is how you do everything, it allows you to watch for behaviors in your life and look at how you can apply them. And so I just noticed one on this bike ride that I want to share with you for relevance. So pretty flat out here on Southwest Florida where I am, but there is a few bridges and hills and stuff to climb. And it's interesting, and I noticed in my behavior today how when I was climbing the hill, I'm like crushing it, I'm grinding it out, my thighs are burning, I'm really going. And then I get to the crest of the hill, and on the downhill, where I should be literally picking up my speed and enjoying and benefiting from the huge crunch I had going up the hill, I tend to like coast almost, right? And I was reflecting, and it's relevant to a lot of places in my life, because how you do anything is how you do everything is a base premise of my life. So here's an example in my business. We get a challenge, a project, and you know, really dig in and roll with it, and then once the challenge is accomplished and we're relatively speaking at the crest of the hill, you know, me specifically and occasionally the whole team just starts to coast a little bit. And you know, from a business perspective, the profit usually isn't made on the uphill side of the challenge. It's once you've solved the challenge and you get to enjoy the downhill side if you're looking at it, you know, purely from economics. I can also see that in my relationship, right? Worked really hard and diligently at solving, you know, challenges and problems, my wife and I's relationship, and then, you know, get to some of the promised land and almost like take her for granted, take the relationship for granted. So again, classic behavior from me in terms of how you do anything is how you do everything. But because I use that as a central premise, I was able to observe my behavior on a bike ride, and now I can see how I can apply that to my intimate relationship with my wife and my business in order to reap the benefits of being able to push hard during the challenging times and then be able to enjoy the fruits of our labor on the other side without actually coasting, but literally keep pedaling, keep momentum going, because how you do anything is how you do everything. So honey, if you're watching this, I promise to be a better hubby.